Hello everyone, Silent here. Welcome back to another episode of Decidedly Vanilla Season 5. It is episode 21, and if you guys have been watching the previous episodes, you might realize that there is no intro music on this one, and that is because ever since we started this series, I've had a little bit of an intro tune and an outro tune as well, trying to be professional, mix things up, but I've never really included music in my videos before, and it occurred to me that I never asked you guys' feedback or asked your guys' thoughts about our intro and outro. So I know it didn't play in this episode, but what do you guys think about intro music? What do you think about the outro music? Should we get new music? Should we ditch it entirely? Should we do something entirely new? I have no idea. Let me know your thoughts and ideas down in the comments section, because trying to make the best of videos that I can here. Anyway, that's all the rambles I'm gonna do on that. So we're starting off this episode in the Nether at our massive gold farm that we built up in the last episode, and I've been doing quite a bit of AFK at this farm. That is why I have 210 levels, which I think is the most experience I've ever had in Minecraft. But then again, this is the first time I've ever had this good of a source of experience in Minecraft, so overall, I'm pretty happy. So in that time that I was AFKing, I noticed a couple little problems with this. I already fixed one of them, and that is with the baby pigmen. So sometimes, oh hi, there's a hole right there. Totally did not plan that. Wow, my heart just jumped out of my face. Oh god, okay. But yes, sometimes when this farm is in operations, the baby zombie pigmen would get stuck where this block normally would be, and they would just sit here forever taking up the mob cap. But what I've done is moved these slabs that were normally right here outwards and put these slabs here as well. And that makes all of the baby zombie pigmen walk up into your kill chamber where they should be going, so they no longer take up the mob cap, which is wonderful. You do need these upper slabs here, because even with just the lower slabs on the outside, I still find that the chicken jockeys sit there forever, so just putting the upper slabs there actually prevents them from even going there in the first place. Pretty wonderful. So far, just from using this farm, we've gotten a ton of gold, which is kind of the whole point of it, but so far we have nearly 3 stacks of gold blocks. I guess we can turn these into blocks as well, and I nearly made a whole bunch of gold pants. That would have been hilarious. But yeah, we got over 3 stacks of gold blocks. We also got ourselves a 17 pigman head and a chicken head randomly, which is pretty cool. Let's check out how this thing looks, and it's about as derpy as I thought it would be. That's amazing. Chicken head on a zombie pigman body. That's fantastic. I think we're actually gonna wear that for the rest of the episode. That's just too good. But yeah, the first project of this episode is actually going to be building up a proper storage system for this, because the storage that we actually have right now is just 4 measly double chests, and these things get filled up with golden swords basically instantly. So we need to make some proper storage, and we're actually going to put this down at the bedrock floor in the Nether, or the bedrock ceiling, I guess is its proper name. So yeah, all the way down here, the center block is right here from the farm. So I'm just gonna start planning out the storage, and then we can actually start building it as well. So the first thing I did was a little bit of aesthetic details. Have no idea why I want this, but I wanted a giant circle around this area. So what I did is I went up to the farm up there and dropped gravel all the way around the edge of the bottom-most spawn platform, and that gives us a perfect circle down at the bottom, so we don't need to do any math or counting or anything at all. It is super easy, because as you guys know, I'm apparently super terrible with making circles. This way, it's basically just a copy-paste from the upper floor. So now we have a giant circle going all the way around where our storage system is gonna be, and I think we might just leave it like this. I honestly don't know. I'm not planning on doing any real aesthetics down here. The farm itself already looks decent enough, and I think the storage system is just gonna be a pretty basic storage system as well. But now we have an absolutely massive circle. I'm not actually sure how big this is, but it's pretty big. So a little bit of aerobatics. I removed the entire pillar going up to this farm, so now we need to build one. And it's kind of hard to build a pillar when the entire thing is floating midair. So we have a fair bit of room to work with now, and that's going to allow us to basically put in the dropper system, because we're going to drop all the items from this upper area down into our lower storage system. So now we should be able to kind of just hop in here, break this glass real quick, boom and boom, place that back if I can. Don't know why you placed it there, good sir, but now we can drop down here and maybe start to place some blocks lower than this. Yeah, there we go. So that pillar helped us out, and now we have a little bit more room to work with down here. and we can install some redstone as well. Okay, I just need to pronounce my love for the slow falling potion. Slow falling has so many uses in this game, like it made getting in these drop chutes right here for our items very, very easy. And yeah, so now we have 2 droppers facing downwards that are going to shoot all of the loot from this farm down to our storage system, which I have not built up yet. But what we're going to do is drop 1 piece of gravel right there and 1 piece of gravel right there. That way we know exactly where our items should be falling out from this farm. And maybe I'll even put a couple more blocks down just to make sure that our items are actually centered, and I feel like that should be good. We can go ahead and break these blocks and then actually test out the farm, and I'm slowly falling to my doom. All right, just activated the farm, and we're gonna see if all the drops actually get shot out. I have 1 redstone clock with 2 inputs down there, and that should fire both of those droppers. I can't really see anything because apparently I just get too much experience from this. That's kind of typical, isn't it? But are items falling out? It looks like there are. I think I saw a zombie pigman head. Yeah, it looks like some items are falling out. Wonderful. I guess the easiest way to actually see if they are is to actually go down to the bottom of this thing and check out if there's items down there. Please let me fly. Oh God, no, 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 this is gonna end terribly. Bunny hops, this is not a good time for you. Please go away. Okay, you know what? That actually worked out okay. But yeah, there's items falling down. Wonderful. So these should all be landing in this general area. Yeah, I think that's good enough. We can probably work with that. So apparently standing down here still allows the farm to work. Just getting rained on from all these drops. And I actually decided to extend these chutes a little bit just to line up our items a little bit more because they were kind of all over the place as you saw down there at the bottom. And just want to make sure that we have to use as little hoppers as we can for this farm because I'm kind of running out of iron. I have basically no iron because I had to craft, what, like 400 minecarts? I don't know, it was a lot of minecarts. So it is a while later now and I have the entire storage system built up. It's a pretty basic one and just mirrored on either side. And I wasn't really planning on doing any decoration, but I did anyway, so be happy with what you get. I know it's terrible. But that is like the drop pad right there where all the items from the farm go into. And then there's a non-stackable item filter on both sides, which goes into a furnace array on the back, which we're gonna need a lot of fuel for. I tried this with just 6 furnaces and that got backed up pretty much instantly, so I'm thinking maybe we'll even need like an 18 furnace array. It's currently 12 furnaces, but yeah, we get a lot of swords. Definitely need a kelp farm to fuel this thing in the future. But then we have rotten flesh sorters over here, and those go into basically just despawn trash cans right there. We got some nugget filters, and then a gold ingot filter, and then finally on the end we have an overflow chest right here. So all of this is for nuggets, this is for ingots, overflow, and then nuggets, ingots, overflow, a little bit of crafting over there, and this is for all the nuggets from all of our swords. Honestly, we might need a double chest right there. We get a ton of swords from this. But yeah, it's pretty basic, and we do have a sign here saying private storage, please do not take any items. And yeah, so we're going to be collecting all the gold from this farm. Anyone can use the farm to get experience, however, but they will need an elytra. If they don't have one, they can buy one at our shop. We're being evil this season, I like it. We did join an evil guild with Zloy, so that is perfect. Now, that is pretty much all the work that we need to do on this farm. Apparently, these guys are already angry at me. That's kind of cool, I guess. So after this next clip that I show you guys, we're gonna go work on our villager trading system and get that completely built up as well. However, Pixlriifs was flying around the end and he discovered 2 dragons in unloaded chunks. And that was a little bit of an adventure. So check that out and I'll be back with you guys after you see all of those shenanigans. Wow. So, I mean, our score is 181,000. That's pretty cool. But I was trying to take off from the farm. I fell into the kill chamber where the minecarts are. And yeah. Rip Aronies. Oh, that's gonna be the most facepalm kill or death on this server I've had so far. Ouch, that was bad. I need to go make sure that all of our items don't just get burned. Yeah. Okay, so there's no health bars for the dragons. And there's no fog from the dragons either, so you can't tell when you're out of range from them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I am in the end. There are 2 dragons, no health bars, and goodness knows what the heck is happening. Where did you say my stuff was?
It's in my inventory. I am to the right of the spawn platform.
Okay, cool. I am getting killed by an ender dragon again.
Hi.
Oh, I just seen the message.
One of the 2.
Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave the end and meet you guys at the actual end portal in the overworld.
Please do.
Don't mean to scare you guys, but I only have 20 fish to eat, like total. Okay, I'm behind you, Core.
I had a full stack of potatoes, so feel free to take any of that that you need.
Yeah, I'm actually in the middle of a food emergency. I have literally nothing to eat, like at all.
Yeah, I'm getting that way as well. I don't know what's happening. I'm prioritizing building over, anything else.
Same. I need to make like something. Okay, where's Pixlriifs? Oh, RIPs.
I am on my way back to the end.
Okay.
I am in the Nether Hub as we speak.
Hello, dragon. Hello, Enderman.
Say hello to the other dragon as well. You don't want it to feel left out.
Yeah. Hello, dragons is the correct pronoun there or whatever.
Yes. Make sure you pluralize that one.
Oh dear.
You might want to only grab what you absolutely need, Pixlriifs, because otherwise might be dead. It's in the chest next to the crafting table in here.
Awesome. It's very angry. It's very, very angry.
I have 42 smooth stone blocks with me right now, and that is all I possess in the world, apparently. I think I had about 70 levels as well. Like, I've really not been spending my levels on anything. I regret everything now.
Also, were all of these shulker boxes empty? I presume that they were, because
yes, they were. I'm building like a 128 by 128 square of netherrack out in the End Islands, and so I was coming back from that. And encountered these 2 dragons in unloaded chunks, and I flew back to the central island from there. They seem to have followed me.
I see.
And I don't know what they were doing there in the first place, but apparently somebody flew out there and, I don't know, maybe died, and it just immediately unloaded the chunks, because the first thing the dragons did was turn around and go straight back towards 0-0.
Also, whoever put this, like, obsidian, like, parkour around, like, the fountain, thank you. It makes everything more difficult.
Yeah. I have a feeling that was Schnix. I think Schnix was saying something about doing something to the end portal, and whatever it is, I don't know if it's helping.
Certainly not helpful, but it's more interesting.
Oh yeah, jumping up there while the end exit portal is active. And
right?
We have this fantastic
okay, one's dead.
Right.
One's dead. Oh, it drops eggs now. Sweet.
You're an absolute boss.
Call that
We're
Elytra.
getting some spare Elytra from this.
Yeah. It wasn't dropping dragon heads and dragon eggs for a long time, so now apparently that's fixed.
Yeah, so is the other one around?
I don't know. It might have flown back into unloaded chunks. Were you by a gateway when you found these dragons, or were they just out over the void?
I was looking for a gateway. Like, I was kind of circling the outer islands, just looking for a way home, because there wasn't any gateway near me. Like, it's weird. I spawned out in a platform there that had clearly been explored before. I just picked, like, a random direction and went that way. And there wasn't an exit portal to get back.
Oh. Yeah, I've had that issue too.
Find one anywhere. So I really don't know what happened there. Obviously, it kind of spawns you on the nearest available platform, but I expected a kind of bedrock return portal to be nearby. It was not.
I think what happened there is whenever the end gets reset, the portals don't regenerate sometimes, which is kind of an issue.
So when the outer islands have gotten deleted, then yeah. And it was no problem. I just thought, yeah, let me fly straight back to the central island. And as I did that, I kind of went past a couple of dragons.
You know, just casually, just like, hey, dragons.
Yeah, exactly. You know, they're just around. You know, I'm gonna take a quick circle around here just to see if the other dragon shows itself, because it would be a good idea to kill that just so nobody else gets surprised by this the way I was.
Right.
Good idea.
Just need to find that dragon. And gosh, flying out over the void is the most disconcerting thing you can do. There's just no way of telling what way is up or down anymore.
Yeah, I did that on a live stream. I got extremely lost. It was the worst experience in my Minecraft career. I was out there for like 15 minutes. Like, I know the center island's around here somewhere.
And then the worst experience of his Minecraft career coming from the man who fought 5 withers in an episode recently.
Yeah. I mean, at least you know that you might be able to get your stuff back.
You fought 5 of my wives?
Yeah, it was fun. I might just pop through these portals real quick just to see if there is a dragon.
Yeah, that's a precaution we might have to take. It's going to take a little while to do it, but considering there are 3 of us at this stage, we can report back.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna go through the one right above the thing. Oh, hi, End City. I think I'm just gonna fly around like the inner edge of the islands and see if I find a dragon.
Yeah, I might do the same. Which way are you heading? Are you going clockwise or counterclockwise?
Ooh. I think counterclockwise.
If you thought that if somebody lost a dragon, they would let everybody else know.
Or they might at least
2 is-
notice, you know.
2 especially. I feel like 2 is almost an achievement to lose.
Do you know, I lost a wither, and I found it, and it killed me.
It's been a very eventful couple days on the server, hasn't it? Loose withers,
Certainly
lost
has.
dragons.
Oh,
Mysterious holes appearing outside my hotel.
Yeah.
Not guilty. Not guilty.
So Silent, I haven't found a dragon yet. Have you?
No. Oh, hi. I'm actually right behind you.
Hello.
Hi.
Well, I was on the center island, and there was
So
no
yeah, I
dragon
just came
there.
from going that way, and I didn't find any dragons. Did you just come
Mhm.
from that way over there?
I went clockwise as well, so you've basically just caught up to me, I guess.
Yeah, I'm
But
just
yeah.
running around the main island, seeing if
Oh,
anything
oh,
appears.
oh. Can't fly over the void. Oh god. Nope. Okay, this is bad. Running out of rockets.
Told you.
Never mind. We found the dragon. Flying back with it.
All right.
Awesome. Escort it back to the central island, and we'll
Yep.
dispatch it post haste.
I was
Bows are
just
ready.
about to go through a portal as well.
I was just about to turn my recording off.
I would come and help you, but I've got an iron sword. That's it.
that's fine, Awoogie. You've had
Oh,
enough trouble.
oh,
this
here's the
week.
Ender
Stay
Ender.
at-
Oh, butts.
stay at home.
It's going near the Ender. It's coming
I
from
have-
the portal side, so beware, everyone.
I
That
see
is
him.
here.
I see him. I'm
Oh
trying
boy,
not to. Oh, the Enderman flying.
taking out all the Endermen as it goes. Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
Flies
and
right
one of
to
them's one of them's attacking me.
Hello.
Charge!
I'm gonna wait for it to fly and then I'll shoot at it. I'm just looking at the dragon with a bow.
Straight into the eyeball. Whoa. Jeez.
Did that knock you a little far?
A little far. Like 50
I saw you
blocks or so.
standing by it in the portal, and then you were just gone.
Yeah, just gone. A little
Right,
far.
I hit it in the butt once, and it flew off. Well, I think I'd probably do the same. To be honest.
So apparently now we know that these things can go through end portals. Or the gateways, rather.
Yeah. I wonder if that's maybe what happened. Like somebody fought the dragon a couple of times, and it literally flew through one of the
Yeah, that's
existing
what happened
gateways.
with Cirque said the one flew through the portal and it vanished.
Oh, well, that's clearly happened to
Oh,
him
okay.
twice. 'Cause
Now
these
we
two were
know.
They were just chilling.
Should be getting close now. Been doing. There we go.
There we
Nice.
go. Yep. What?
Lovely.
Good timing.
Seriously, dropped straight into my inventory, pretty much. Whee!
Nice.
GG, guys.
Well, I got 9 of my levels back from that. Thank you guys so much for coming to my aid. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, man. That was fun. Dual dragons?
Ugh.
Not often that happens.
No,
Double dragon.
and having to go and find the second one as well.
Right? So that dragon fight was, of course, cut down a fair bit. Just wanted to show you guys the very bare minimum of highlights from it. If you want to see a more full perspective, you can check out Pixlriifs' video that he did on it. Very, very well edited, much better than my version. But since I was last with you guys, since we died, it's been about 2 hours, ate dinner, went AFK on this thing, and got back to 216 levels. So we really only lost 1 level, which is wonderful. And I also added in a little bit of a sword trash can, so all the overflow swords that don't get burned will just get shot out over here. There's like 100 swords there when I got done being AFK, so that's kind of cool. And I haven't really looked through all of these chests to see just how much gold we have. I know we have like a fair amount of zombie heads. We got 15 in there. Oh, some cooked chicken. I'll take that. Thank you very much. And then over here we got like another 12. Apparently there's a lot of chicken jockeys. Jeez, how much chicken is that? That's ridiculous. So another half stack of those. Those are very not valuable now that we have this farm. in here. Oh wow, we have a fair few stacks of that, and then we have a full double chest there and more. So that's like 1 3/4, and then over here we have another 1 3/4 as well. Nice. It's like, you know, what, 2, almost 3 and some double chests. I can't math. I think just from the gold ingots alone that we got, that's probably about, yeah, a stack of gold blocks. Wow, that's lovely. And there's also this chest right here. So this is all the swords I burned down. I don't know how much is in here. Oh wow, that's a lot of swords. You get 1 gold nugget per sword that you smelt, so that's a ton. So in just the 2 hours of me being AFK, we got 1, 2, 3, almost 4 stacks of gold blocks. That is kind of ridiculous. We have so much gold now, it is incredible. We can just puke gold blocks everywhere. Oh man. Let's pick all these up. So now we have a total of just too many gold. I need these ones as well. So the bottom is from what we got in 2 hours with this farm being fully functional, and the top is what we had from before I got the storage system built up. So just from kind of manually doing everything, and that is a ton of gold. Like, how much is that total? Because I cannot math. That is 3, 6, 7. Wow. 7 stacks of gold blocks and 45 zombie heads. That is a lot of stuff. That is a lot of loot from only having this for like 1 day. Again, super happy with this farm. There's a couple more things that we can do with it, but that is where we're gonna leave it for right now. Let's head back to the base and do some other projects as well. Alright, so the next project on our list of things to do is a proper villager trading hall. So if you've been watching the series, you'll know that we have a villager trading hall. However, this one uses zombie pigmen to scare the villagers, and that kind of relies on their AI and their pathfinding as well, which in my testing world works extremely reliably. I can't take myself seriously when wearing a chicken head. And anyway, back on track. So yeah, this works very well in my testing world. However, in this world, it doesn't work reliably at all. The villagers get to about this point right here, and then they start running back and forth and back and forth. It's pretty terrible, so it barely works at all. You can see I've tested it a few times with villagers, and it's basically just dumb luck that they get all the way down here to the end. So we need to rip out basically this entire thing. From the front is going to have the same general layout. They'll still be basically sitting on trapdoors with a string in their face and stuff like that, but all of the redstone in the entire back end is going to be completely replaced. And it's probably it's going to be a little bit cheaper as well, because it's not going to be redstone blocks. I'm actually running out of redstone in like every single resource ever, so this is really nice. But yeah, the design that we're going to be building up is actually going to be a design from DocM77 and Methods as well on the SciCraft server. Those guys are amazing, and they made an extremely nice and reliable villager trading hall that uses a little bit of cheekiness, a little bit of shifting floor action. So the entire trading hall has now been torn down and is ready for the new design to be put in. And this is basically all the new design is. This simple little thing right here that has no resources and barely any redstone or anything. Seriously, a very smart design. So how this works is whenever a new minecart goes into the system, it's actually going to fall through this soul sand right here. So I can demonstrate that right now. Boom, it falls down into that cell right there. And if there were a villager in that minecart, then this rail right here would actually be pulled back to this location and stay here, ready for the next minecart to go into the next cell, and so on and so forth. Seriously, a very simple and ingenious design as well. Super happy with it. Very resource light as well. And there's going to be a link to the tutorial for this video in the description if you're interested. And that's pretty much all there is to it. I'm going to build it up around the entire hall, which might actually be a little bit of a problem because most of the hall is going this way and rails like to do that. Yeah, so that's going to require some brain thinking. So here is the entire villager trading hall setup completely done. There's really not much to this whatsoever. It is pretty straightforward. I didn't install all the bells and whistles of the design that is showed in the tutorial, but this pretty basic design right here is, I think, gonna really work for all of our needs. So we can shove this guy off of his rail right here. He'll go into the secondary holding cell, shove him that way as well, and then he will go up into our trading hall into the second cell, take half a heart of damage, and then we can start trading with this guy. He's got Sweeping Edge 1 and Flame and nothing else good. So if we wanted to get rid of either of these guys, we could press the button and then they would fall down into this area. Eventually, I want to get a rail line from this area down here going all the way into our bad villager kind of collection and holding area, because we're actually sending all of our bad villagers to the nether, where they then get converted into zombie villagers so that we can get ourselves all the different zombie villager heads, because collecting all the heads is something that I'm trying to do. And that is pretty much gonna do it for this episode. I will show you guys a few of the death mementos that we have before I go, because we've actually had 4 deaths that you haven't seen. And there's also the one from this episode as well. So we had 3 in the last episode: Hard Landing, Angry Horde, and the Point of AFK. The first one was me falling off of the zombie pigman farm. Thought I was going slow enough to not die, but apparently the elytra is weird. One, me being stupid, just dying to an angry horde of zombie pigmen. And then another one, somehow skeleton, spawned in this room and killed me as I was kind of semi-AFK. I didn't notice until I died, so yeah, that was a thing. And then there's also the one from this episode, and we really need to stop dying, because now we have 215 levels. I don't want to lose these again. But yeah, that is going to do it for this episode, everyone. I hope you did enjoy. Please do leave a like if you did enjoy. Maybe let me know your thoughts about this episode down in the comment section. Consider subscribing if you guys are new to the channel so you don't miss the next episode that I upload. And I'll see you down in the comment section and in the next video. And then there was silence.